So, you swallowed the poison. Now what? Well, your body, in its infinite biological stupidity, mistakes radium for calcium. It weaves this radioactive toxin directly into your bones. The result is something out of a medieval horror show. They called it radium jaw, a charming little euphemism for your face rotting away while you were still alive. Your teeth loosen, your jawbone turns to a putrid mush, and dentists could literally lift away chunks of it with their fingers. Molly Maggia, one of the first to go, had her entire jaw removed before she died at 24. The official cause of death? Syphilis, naturally. Because a woman's suffering is always her own fault. This wasn't just pain, it was a complete, agonizing disintegration of the self, all while the radium hummed away, ticking like a time bomb in their very marrow. But then, a truly nauseating thing happened. The victims decided to fight back. Oh wait, they wanted justice, as if such a thing exists. For 2 years, Grace Fryer couldn't even find a lawyer pathetic enough to take on a corporate titan like USRC. Why? Because the law, in its majestic impartiality, had a 2-year statute of limitations on workplace injuries. It's a brilliant system, really. Poison your workers with something that takes 5 years to kill them, and presto, you're legally untouchable. Radium poisoning wasn't even a recognized disease you could be compensated for. It was a legal black hole. The media, in their typical ghoulish fashion, dubbed the women the living dead. It's a bit on the nose, but I suppose it's catchier than victims of premeditated corporate manslaughter with a 2-year legal expiration date. Eventually, after enough public shaming, the system coughed up what it calls justice. In New Jersey, 5 women settled out of court. They got $10,000 and a small annuity to cover the medical bills for the remaining few months of agony. USRC never admitted they did anything wrong. In Illinois, the fight dragged on until 1939. Catherine Donohue had to testify from her deathbed to get the company to pay up. The Supreme Court refused to even hear the company's final, pathetic appeal. A victory, right? Wrong. It was a posthumous settlement. A check delivered to a gravestone. It set precedents? Sure. It led to labor safety laws. But this wasn't a triumph. It was a receipt for a purchase. The price of progress was tallied, the cost of a few dozen female factory workers was paid, decades too late, and the machine kept right on humming. So here's the profound, unsettling reality. Justice that arrives after the funeral is just a public relations strategy for the guilty. And that leaves us with the real question. Does a legal system that allows corporations to settle in cash for premeditated murder actually provide justice? Or does it just set the price for killing the poor? Think about it, or don't. Your pathetic brain, your choice. Loved these facts? Hit like, follow, share my content, and subscribe to get more content like this. And if you want more of these disturbing truths, or have questions about the cosmic absurdities we just unraveled, comment below. Yeah, do it, or don't. Who gives a sound of a dismissive scoff anyway?